Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Shitter doodles. I got another subscriber. Cool beans. Man. Well, anyway, this is a lot of there's stuff that happened yesterday. Very interesting stuff. I've been coaching my coworker and coaching like the girl that really likes him and that. And finally, he's actually admitting the truth about some things. And I was just like trying to help him out in that, you know. He got a little upset with me, and he was like sitting there complaining about some things and that. And I was just telling him, like, dude, I'm like, like this girl really likes you, and that you keep on talking about how pretty she is and that, and then all of a sudden, you're saying, oh, well, you don't like her, and that, like, then don't like her then, and don't talk to her, I keep telling this stuff to him and like
Shit! That's what happens when I'm angry.
and
Yes, you are almost done with this wave. Commercial transactions are so tedious.
and every time I tell him all the stuff and that, he just seems like actually, oh my god, what's this? I'll leave that on. Do like this. I'll leave it on. There we go. And like, he wants to quit. Like, he doesn't want to work here anymore because it's just.
Wave 2.
He's got too much shit going on with his life and that. And like, you don't want to work, but you want to sit there and. I told him, like.
Good stuff. Look out! Get me with the trigger finger. Shit!
Yeah. So he might quit.
Tear 'em a new one. Down they go.
Yeah.
Just picking 'em up.
I mean, it might be a blessing in disguise, not, but. Well, anyway, so I was talking to the girl that really likes him enough. She actually legitimately likes him a lot. And I haven't talked to her in like months. At least about a month or so. And, so I was trying to interact with her and try to like, see what's going on with that stuff. Trust me, it's not about trying to get with someone. I really don't give a fuck about that stupid shit. A lot of people like to intrude on, or think that. So basically, what's happening is his friends are trying to
That means no Zeds.
trying to keep him single so they can have fun together and drive around and be a bunch of fucking morons and that. And
The old man can still shoot. Tear 'em a new one.
I keep on telling him, like, dude,
Me with the trigger finger. Blood shit. There it is. Oh! Smack them off. Shit. Incoming dead, folks. Oh, good stuff, that. I'm on fire.
You fought with perfect form. Even a fool gets lucky on occasion.
And like, I don't know. I hate seeing people that get miserable.
It's totally
I don't like
secure.
misery with people. I despise the misery. So when I see younger people go through any type of miserable thing, I'm just like, you know, sit back and just listen. You know, things will happen for a reason. These things always seem to happen like this.
Plan is suicide by lack of ammunition.
And I don't know how many times that I would see it through myself, how people are. And it gets bad sometimes.
There are no deaths permitted in the marked area. Not even my clones.
And like,
Keep it going. Get me with the trigger finger. Siren! Watch out for a scream! Look sharp, people! That is a massacre, my son.
You fought with near perfect form. Even a fool gets lucky on occasion.
but yeah, I just don't like seeing people being miserable. Like, I don't think it's. You live. We have such a beautiful, like, easy way to live life nowadays.
Your success is revolting.
And like seeing people just like freak out and get so fucking upset and like, dude, like, you guys got easy ass lives.
Wait 5.
Yeah, there's no reason for anyone to sit there and be that fucking miserable.
You have been killing my test subjects.
So like, so anyway, I was talking to him about the stuff and that, and I was bringing up some good stuff from that. I'm like, dude, here's what you need to do is, you need to get rid of your friends. Because all you're doing is really hurting yourself. You're going against what your judgment is. And like, one of his friends, like, I got with the fire, that's fucking hilarious.
Why do you fight the inevitable?
So one of his friends, like, but, and, you know, was trying to mock her, make fun of her, and that, because they were all fucking jealous as shit. And he told them basically, you know, to fuck off and all that crap. And I'm like, well, yeah. I told you, guys get jealous very fucking easily. They always will, especially younger boys and that never had a woman before. Of course they're going to. They have to. It's just how it is.
Fast and punchy. Nice. Felt that, you bastard. Holy shit!
Yes, you are almost done with this wave.
But yeah, that's just how it is with that shit. So anyway, so we started talking about the stuff and that, and so I end up calling her. I end up talking to her a little bit. And so we're having a conversation about all this stuff and that, and she, and I told her like I'm trying really hard to try to get this guy to good events, you know. She's a very beautiful woman in that, and like he keeps bragging about her beauty in that, and I finally told her like what was up in that, you know,
Oh, good stuff, that.
and then she started telling me some stuff that started happening in that. I'm like, you know, it's a lack of confidence with this man, you know. He feels safer with his, without expressing his heart, he feels like it's weak. Because the boys he hangs around with, which I understand, they're young and stupid, they
Yeah, so
don't
we've got no light
get
now.
it.
Keep it tight.
Only 10 more seconds of shopping. No time for bargain hunting.
Like, they don't get it. So they sit there and try to
Wave 7.
make it worse for him, and like he doesn't like it. Like he's a sensitive
It's
boy.
got some kind of cloaking tech. Getting shot up here. There it is. I'm shot. Oh shit! I'm hit. It's decloaked. Oh baby.
But yeah, I just
Gotcha. Hello. Oh. There it is.
yeah. But anyway, I just hate the misery that people have to go through, not like, especially when someone really fucking likes him. That like they keep on suggesting that his friends are fucking helping him out in that, and like, and so I was trying to explain it to him that, and he doesn't understand it. I'm like, dude, like not all girls give a shit about your fucking looks, bro. You'd be very surprised.
Drawing this out. Sure you lived, but how long will a weakling like you survive?
Like most women, they if a woman looks at you
I found ammo.
for who you are and like absorbs you, as in like actually legitimately likes you, they don't give a fuck that you have a tiny dick or you're not fucking big and bulky like other guys and that. It doesn't matter to them. And it's not to say they don't like that kind of stuff. No. It's just because of who they are, they don't they don't contribute to themselves as in be like, oh my god, I have to be that sort of guy. I mean, it means they don't like trends. They don't care about trends too much.
Oh, baby. Keep it going.
That's all that means.
12 gauge greatness. Smack the bugger down. Incoming flash power. He looks pissed. Oh, that's mental.
Yes, you are almost done with this man.
And that's what it always is. People just follow trends too much.
Oh, baby.
And that's kind of the reason why there's so much issues with life and that right now, because people are following too much bullshit and they're getting really fucking stupid about it too. And like all these kids are on this like fast track to like run around in circles and shit and drive around and be like, look at me, I'm cool and that, boom, 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 boom. And they get so excited about that shit.
Let us return to the Islands.
But
Interesting.
There's so much shit that they're missing out on.
Being integrated into my cloning program. That will not happen again.
And they're fucking losing all this interest in like life itself. And so they're like looking at them like, dude, you guys are literally destroying your own selves right now. You're destroying your own life. You should worry about, producing stuff. You should worry about, not being a fucking little kid and shit. And I understand that certain things are gonna happen. Obviously, yes. Things happen all the time with life. We all take certain roads. And we always will. People always will do certain specific things. They have to. It's just how life is. You're guided towards certain things in life to do. If it's bad or good, you're always guided towards certain things in life.
Incoming Zeds, folks. Fast and punchy. Nice. Damn, he's huge.
Hurry up and talk.
And that's why there's always so much problems in life. No one knows what they need to do anymore.
Are you compensating for something?
A lot of times it's the parents. The parents will protect their children. You shouldn't be protecting your children. You should be making them stronger. Protecting them is saying that they're always going to be weak.
I found ammo.
And yes, that's how it works. So you have to make them rough and tough. You have to slap them around a little bit if you say, like, oh, that's immortal and that. And people are like, oh, when people worry about what other people do and that, there's, it's ridiculous. So anyway, I was talking to her about some stuff and that.
Buy what you can.
And I was telling her, like, don't waste your time with them then. I said that, don't waste your time with them.
The anticipation is mounting.
Because if you're going to waste your time with them, you're going to waste your life. And wasting your life is... You should be wasting your life.
Wave 10.
No one should waste their life on something that's never going to change. And men never change. Some of these boys, they all bro up together.
You'll only die twice.
Keep it going.
Plasmas are useful in a large number of items. This may result in electrolysis of your crew. I don't perhaps this suit requires further development. Don't gloat yet. Surely I can improvise around this. Engage cloaking field. You're outnumbered now.
I have places to be.
And that's what it is.
As soon as it's convenient or inconvenient. I don't
Like, when I started to solo myself out, I stopped to give an end to my friends. I'm not saying good friends are great, I got good buddies all over the fucking world. And they know I'm, because I'm a streamer and that, but like, there's people that will understand you eventually. But not everyone's gonna fucking understand you. Especially, not everyone's gonna fucking love you either. People are gonna despise you and probably fucking hate your guts. That's how most people are. Yes. People are very fascinating. Jealousy is a huge issue nowadays. Where people just want to hate people and not be proud of people. Bite the bullet kind of thing.
Tear 'em a new one. That. stuff. That's what I... Oh! Oh! Strike him back! Oh! Oh! Wanna be sure? Oh! Gotcha! I ain't done! Down they go.
Cleanups are remainder. Renfred will see they are properly recycled.
Be sure. Oh. Keep it going. I ain't done. Watch it, strike!
Pod is active. Use your dash to buy a few more seconds of life.
Oh, good stuff.
Do you know the biomass needed to create the flesh pound? No, of course not. You just like wasting my resources. Lack of armor is part of some strategy, or are you just stupid?
But yeah, so I was talking to her last night, and we kind of just went through all the stuff and that. And I think she's almost 19 or some bullshit like that. So I was just talking to her, like, don't waste your time. Young, pure people like you that actually have established, you know, some type of like honesty in that. Because the women do not talk to me in mature fashions. Most women are very, very skittish because they know that they've been through a lot. Like, this woman's very honest in that. She's a younger lady in that, but like compared to me, but she's still very honest with her opinions in that. She doesn't like the trends that people do.
That means no Zeds in it.
She doesn't care about, you know, the sexual shit that she sees and that. Like, she sees it all the time. And like, she tries, you know, we talked about that and just like, yeah, a lot of girls are fucking whores nowadays. And a lot of guys automatically believe that all girls are the same, even though it's a fucking lie.
Look out, chainsaw! Come on. Oh!
And like, guys honestly believe this shit.
Get me with the trigger finger.
Incoming flesh pound. You won with near perfect form. Even a fool gets lucky on occasion.
Be sure. Hit the bar. The old man can still shoot.
No Zeds penetrated the perimeter. I'm surprised and a bit sick. Your success is revolting.
And normally that's what always seems to happen, like, at certain ages, and that you might start to hit this growth period where you're just like, I don't care anymore. It's like, fuck it, you know, and I want my life to be better, so you start focusing on your values, and that's one of the things I talked about with her. I was talking about the, you know, values of a woman and a man, two different things. A woman's values through her looks and youth and purity, you know. That's why women always care about their gray hairs and shit. They always care about their makeup and that. They care about looking younger when they're older. Younger women don't give a fuck about that. But again, I see younger women try to put on that makeup and that and try to look, you know, as perfection as a doll. Yeah, that's the issue. You already have perfection. And women are normally, you know, have a lot of luxuries with their stuff and that. And so, you know, you gotta live with it. You know, you gotta push it. And explain that to her and that why he's the way he is. I'm like, well, he's the way he is. It's because He doesn't understand his value at all. He doesn't have much value.
Shit! Siren! Watch out for a scream! Tear 'em a new one. Down they go.
And sometimes that's just what it is to a lot of guys.
Hurry up and stop.
Just picking 'em off.
Yeah, and sorry, just trying to focus on the game a little bit. She gets a little hectic sometimes. They're moving really fucking fast.
Commercial transactions are so tedious. Let us return to the blood and violence. Enjoy the trader part while you can, little piggy.
Actually, I'm gonna use the buzzsaws for that. There, there. You gotta block like that with their melees. Pretty good. Anyway,
There's a weapon here.
get some fucking water action pretty soon. Ooh! Oh no, it is. This amino crap I drink dehydrates the fuck out of me. At least it feels like it does. Actually, it hydrates me, but the powder itself, for some reason, gets caught up in my throat. I don't know how it does. I always have mucus in the morning time. It's the most annoying thing ever. But hold on, I'll be right back. It's water. You guys can still hear me? Okay. The reason why I'm talking in pause, because I do that a lot when I'm talking about other people now, because I'm trying to like be more established in how I talk, because I don't want all the details don't need to be spilled out. I'm trying to like paraphrase the details. I have to like think a little bit about how I say things. Try to get used to doing that, because with being a big researcher and that, it's really hard for sometimes to speak the whole entire way. Because it gets to the point where it's just like, wow, it's too much. So basically, what it is, like I was talking to her and I was just saying like, hey, don't if you don't want to waste your time with this man because he's not giving you time, don't waste your time with him. Figure out what it is. So one of the things we talked about, she likes me a lot. Okay, it's very understanding, and I told her, and I'm like, I said the reason why you like me is because I know my values. I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to keep on pushing myself. This is why men like older or women like older men. And she talked about it with her parents and that. Her parents told her that. Like her dad or her mom was like, yeah, don't date guys your own age because they're not valuable enough. you know, older men, then you have to be. And their parents were honestly 100% right, you know, which is the truth because they're both together. They have their issues in that, but like, when a man knows that a woman's gonna be traumatized, she likes to look for things in that. Most men, you know, that are strong, stay away from that. I don't like dramatized. Like if it's drama between us, as in like something that's fun, you know, like we're making fun of people and shit, and we're having a good time together. But drama that they're talking about and what I'm talking about is where you backstab people, you talk a bunch of shit about something to gain favors over stuff. That's exactly what most people tend to do. So like that's what, you know, the other guy's doing that. He's trying to like he talks about her, you know, and says how beautiful she is and all that stuff and that. And he shows pictures to everybody. I'm just like, and everyone knows what like everyone knows what you look like. You know, he's proud of the beautifulness that you have, but he's trying. He knows himself knows he doesn't think he's attractive looking enough to be with someone as beautiful as you. And she's just like, what the fuck? I like him though. That's the problem is he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it at all. His in the back of his mind, he's just like, what if she doesn't like me? What this? He's second guessing himself, and I completely get it. I've been down that road, and I was just like, it's like he's not gonna change, and you could tell him the truth in that. You can call him up and talk to him and be like, hey, you know what? It's like you have to do something because I'm not gonna fucking wait for you anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You know, it's like, and what's happening is the kids, you know, he's kind of a mama's boy, you know, in that sense, where it's a psychological thing for a woman to nurture a boy, not a man. And nurturing, they can nurture a man, but they don't throw it down so heavily where the man wants it all the damn time. Men should already know what they need to do: make money, survive, make life better for the woman, right? Well, some of these boys don't understand that. So at a young age, they miss out on making money. They miss out on this. They still act like little kids, and when they're like 9, 12, they have this imagination. They want that to go on because it's more exciting. It's easier. And then, well, yeah. But then their instincts are telling them, their hormones are telling them that, you know, you want booty, you want to suck on some titties and all that shit, and that you want to be with a woman in that. You know, as a kid, you separate. Oh, girls got cooties and shit. You know, but as you get older, and that you want to mingle, you want to, you know, have sex and stuff. You want to be with that, you know, opposite because it arouses you. That's basically why most people do it. Doesn't matter what anybody says. Oh, I like someone because of personality. That's a fucking lie. That's not 100% true. Like just for no, it's because you want to bang them. You want to have sexual. That's why older people understand that. Women in their mid 20s and that guys in their early 30s like me and that, or even going to mid 30s. We understand that. We get it. We know that it's gonna happen, but we very selective on it, at least for the most part. And like and it's like, you know, is it worth it? You know, 100%.
With 14. That's better.
I believe it's worth it. You know, I think people should be all loving and caring and shit. No one should be fucking, you know, complete, you know, disarray that because they can't get what they want. But that's the morals you have to learn. That's the honor you have to have eventually. You know, you have to teach yourself this shit.
naturally recycle.
And that's always been the issue with a lot of people
You survived.
nowadays. The
Well, let's not
Gen
waste
Z
any time. On
generation.
to the next round.
There's still good moral people now. Like, honest truth, this woman's
Eyes wide, people,
amazing.
it's dark in here.
She's very down to earth. She's all about. She doesn't
Maybe
like
I can
having
be there for
friends and
Trader
that.
Pod
She
as a
even
portable
tells me
Z
that.
factory. In
I
any
really don't
case,
care about having
Mr.
friends and that.
Pod
Just too
Piggies,
much
you
fucking
do not
drama
have
with
much
these
time.
bitches and that. And I'm just like, oh, you're right. There's too much drama with these women and that. And like,
You do not have my amazing physique, Piggy. Try something small.
and you know, knowing that someone understands that is astounding.
Wave 15.
Especially at that young, you know, kind of a younger age, you know, 18, 19 nowadays is pretty impressive. It's something like, wow, this woman really understands this. Like, that's astounding.
Tear 'em a new one. Bugger! Keep it going. Damn, he's huge. Oh! Come on, come on.
What the fuck, you shoot through that bitch? What, okay.
You like that? Oh! Flash pound! Tear 'em a new one.
Shit, stop.
Oh! Shit. Oh, good stuff, man. You still there? Oh! Hit the bar. Incoming flash pound!
Of the blood is blood, and it shall be mine.
Want to be sure.
But yeah, so I was talking about, you know, with her
that
that, like,
stinks.
don't want to
Stay
see
down, you bastard.
someone like her to lose, to feel sad, as, you
And here
know,
is the part.
they shouldn't.
You do know how to use this, yes?
Yeah, I'm not going with the fucking thing. Yeah, this is just being good. No. Look at this. And despite the age difference, honestly,
No drop
she's
over here.
fucking worth it. And I don't give a fuck how pissed off he might get in that.
You like that?
Yeah, I know he's gonna get fucking all upset and shit. That's crap. I'm
Got
telling
some
him,
kind
dude.
of cloaking tech. Shit. Keep it going.
I warned him. I told him, like,
Down. Stay down, you bastard. Shit. Oh. Still see it. Just. I'm on fire. Wait. I can't breathe. Good stuff. You like that?
I will make sure the next phase
Yeah.
is not challenged.
so hopefully she'll make the right decision and, like, do what's best for her.
Watch it, strike! Pod is active. Use your dash to buy a few more
Yeah.
seconds of life.
If something does happen, that's why, you know, I haven't been talking about, like, anything with any other girl, to tell you the truth, and that. This girl's been in the back of my mind, that I'm just trying to like course her and not trying to be gentle and respectful over the other guy's feelings and that. But most likely it's not going to be like that. Most likely it's going to be a little rough. And he's going to take it personally. And I'm just like, well, you can take it personally. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. This world can be nice, but also can be very fucking cruel. And if you don't see things from that perspective, especially for things like, you know, say like someone's trying to gift you something good, like a good relationship and that. I mean, I'd rather have my best friend, my girlfriend be my best friend than I'll fucking have a whole bunch of guys just because that woman actually will love me. Yes, not saying that your boys won't love you in that, but like they love you in a different way. And a lot of them will never respect you for getting a woman because they're gonna be jealous. Just like a bunch of women in that. Having too many friends is always bad. They're like, "Oh, I'll give you all these good opinions, and I'm your bro and all stuff." And that's basically what happened with her. Like his bros were calling her a whore and all that shit. And I'm like, dude, why do you even say that? Like, what's the point in saying that? It pisses me off when people say that, especially about someone that is not like that. They're like, just because they're good looking and that. And the funny thing is, I've been seeing this personality a lot. The bro personality. We're like, all girls are whores, and you know, stick with us. We're brodies and all that stuff. But you're fucking miserable because you want to get that. You want to have sex with that woman. You want to be banging that woman. That, but your bros are all telling you that because they're all jealous. Single women in groups keep each other single. Why? Because they don't want to be alone. Same thing with the guys. Don't get me wrong. I had that kind of, you know, thing going on with a couple of my friends in that back then.
Get me with the trigger.
And like, man, you know, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, it was fun, you know, when I was younger and that. Playing video games and shit and chilling out and shit. And you know,
Cleanups are remaining. Renfred will see they are properly recycled. Just picking them up.
and I get it, you know, and it's a little rough, but you know, I remember all the times I'd playing video games with my friends and shit, and living in a fantasy world and that, but that's not the reality. It's not saying you can't do that, no. It's not saying you can't do it at all. You should be able to have friends you can hang around with and that. You know, I want my girl to be, you know, cool with me and that. That's the scary part about it. These women just want all this too much crap and that to a certain extent. Not all of them, but you know, but the ones that are good, keep them. They're hard to find, but this girl's a keeper, and I really don't give a fuck what anybody says. If I deem her a keeper, my ass is gonna be trying to keep that ass, and I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, so we got no light.
I'll tell all these men they can fuck off. If I had to fight them all, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd beat all their fucking asses just because, you know, what I deem that's worth. I'm gonna keep it to heart. I don't care how much that people want to hate it and that. And I really don't give a fuck if, you know, if my coworker that likes her that, hates on me because of it. I don't give two flying fucks. I tell him to fuck off. You can get all pouty and shit. And like, dude, if you had a chance, you didn't take it. You're stupid. That's your own damn fault.
Good night, Vienna.
Cause it's a waste of fucking damn time to be sitting there and.
Keep it going. Be sure.
I know what the fuck you want, man. That's cool. But I know what I want, so I don't give a fuck.
Hurry up and talk.
Sometimes you lose friends over that, and people say, well, why you want to not be friends with me because of a girl now? Because we ain't fucking kids anymore.
Time will come
Got
soon.
cock and balls, okay? That's the job of a man, is to fucking bust my nut in a woman, dumbass. That's the whole point of why they look so good to us. That's the whole point why we get aroused by them. We're meant to bang them. That's the whole point.
Ammo over here.
It's a reproduction thing. You have to do it. If you don't want to do it, then be a little kid for the rest of your life. That's cool. No give a fuck about you. I'm being serious, too. I don't know about
Buy something lighter.
that. And that's what it is. You know, like, so me and this girl get really close, and I'm not gonna give a fuck what the guy say. Like, see, I thought you were my friend. Like, dude, you're an idiot.
10 seconds.
You betrayed your trust, and you want to sit there and betray my trust, and I give any respect in that. Why would I give a fuck? I snuck in for a reason. Because I knew something was bad was gonna happen. And I'm not wasting, like I said, there's no point in having a girl get that much tormented without having a plan. She's young, she's only 19, and she's, honorable in that. And that's a great thing. Her parents raised her right. Someone take advantage of it. Fuck yeah. And then take advantage of it. I don't want anything to break. I don't think any woman should ever go through anything too bad. Of course, not all women are gonna be beautiful and attractive, like she is, but that ain't my fucking problem. That's their problem. They could deal with it. It is rough, but whatever. I can't say I give a fuck. Ain't none of my business to worry about everybody else's fucking life. I worry about my life. I give out some good ideas to everybody. But when my life needs to be happy, I want my life to be happy. And that's sitting there noticing something and slightly taking advantage of it, then I fucking will. This is how it is. People tend to get very upset about it. Good for you. Don't give a fuck. And I won't give a fuck. We're supposed to love each other, but we don't always do it. A lot of people actually fucking hate it on each other. And trust me. People hate on each other a lot. The jealousy is like all over the place. It doesn't matter how much that you like love someone and all that. Sometimes jealousy overrides it. You know, Jesus talked about jealousy, then he talked about marriage and that. When people get upset and that over silly things and that, anxiety's a bitch, and people fucking have a lot of it, and they'll fucking hate on each other. So never compare yourself to your woman. Always know that you have to be the one to take charge as a man.
exactly been forthcoming with the press. Are you a journalist or not? Are you having that village fought in past battles? The police aren't releasing any information about it. All I know is that he's the mastermind behind the League of Villains. The story will just fall in your lap. You have to get out there and chase it down. Am I interrupting? Anger's really not a good one. Now, come on. Give us a spot. Well, look who's here. Hey, Sonic. Long time no see. Sounds like you're looking for
Dong. That's what it is. The hardest thing I notice for a lot of people is separating your life, separating your work life from your actual life. You know, like these kids, they want to mix their lives together and mix their private lives really deeply with their work life, and like, they want to, sit there and be like, oh, hey, they want to complain about stuff and that, and like complain about how much money they make in that, and like, well, you ain't making money in that because you ain't fucking working, bro. Well, it's like, I understand life's hard. I say that out of respect. I'm not gonna let it bother me what other people do in their lives. This is a mutual respect of being a human being to help out another human being. And so, yeah. If you don't want to listen to something that's gonna be worthy of listening to, then okay. Don't listen. No one gives a fuck about what you have to say unless it's something that's, good to listen to. I mean, people don't really care. They still listen, but they don't care enough to be like, but it has to be worthy enough. So, that's why teachers and that in school and that don't teach you anything, but there's always that one teacher that actually teaches you life lessons because they know how to raise their children, and you could tell by the way they talk. They'll give you actual life lessons, and they'll tell you like, hey, be strong, keep focusing on yourself and that, focus on your goals and that. Yeah, I remember when I was in 6th grade and shit. When I was 12 years old, I had this special ed teacher named I think her name was Miss Allison. She had big ass freckled titties. Yeah, she had huge freckled tits. And it's like she was always talking about goals and stuff like that. And honestly, that's what it is. Goals in life is what pushes you to keep doing better. Because it distracts you from the bullshit. So if you're focused on something, like being a little kid, I talk about the Lego thing when I was, younger and that, and one of my other streams that. So when you're focused on something like an anime or Legos or anything that makes your mind focus, you contribute time to that. When you contribute time to something, you seem to delay everything else, right? So that's how goals are. Goals are like playing around with Legos. You focus and you put your time into that. And once you do that, your body and your mind tend to go together. And that's the basis of a lot of this stuff. Like when kids, you know, why kids why kids are so good at, doing stuff for the most part, because they're doing things they like. They're not ruled out. Well, as you become an adult, you get ruled out a lot, but you shouldn't. Separate that work life from your personal life. If you want to bring some of that into it, bring a little bit into it, not the whole damn thing. That's like what I do. I like to communicate with people. I got the best job too.
everybody that comes in, I communicate with. I make their life slightly better because I'm giving them attention and affection. That's basically what it is. I had, hundreds of people come in, to this place. And I talked to all of them and I tried to see their vibes and that. I tried to read how they feel and that. And, a lot of people that want me to notice something, I notice. There was an older guy came in, he was old and that, he's 88 years old and that. And, I didn't know that. But he came in. And he came in, so we were talking about that. He's like, I'm 88 years old and that. You look really good for 88. So we talked about, stuff and that. And all of a sudden, he just wanted to, talk about his life a little bit. So as he was talking about his life a little bit and that, I shook his hand and that. And I say, you know what? I'm happy that you are, what's up, Voodoo? No, I'm happy, that you're still around. I talk about my grandfather and that being, he died when he was 90 and that, and, so I kind of like tapped him on the shoulder and like, stay old, basically. You're already old, but, keep it going there, champ. That's amazing. You're still doing stuff in your life at that age. You've been alive for 88 years. That's a maybe not a long time, but you've seen a lot. Just imagine if I was 80. Fuck, it'd be 2000, like 60 something. I'd be in my fucking 70s in 2064. I'd be 74, 30, 40 years from now. 40 fucking years. That'd be insane. Like, what would happen in 40 years? Like, the whole world would be different. Everybody used to know from back then would all be fucking dead. Like, everybody would be dead. You have a whole new generation of people. How scary you might think of it right now, but this is what it is. When you think about your future and you think about how old people are and that they don't, they're thinking day by day. Present is a gift. Today is a gift. A present is a gift. Me being up is a gift. Me talking on my stream is a gift. Me watching, Hero Academia is a gift. Me drinking my amino acids is a gift. I'm enjoying the flavors. I'm enjoying the life. When you think about your future, it does get scary because you know that you're going to die. Everyone's going to die. How much you want to sit there and think that you're not going to die? Well, it depends how early you die. We all got a gift to give to everybody. And that's why our past is a learning mistake. Our past is a growing mistake. Time is nothing but growing. That's why God gave us time to grow, to mature. It's not like the angels, and the angels were given no time. They have eternity. They have to do them things. We don't. God was going to give us that. God was going to give us eternal life. But he gave us life. He wants to see us grow. That's why we have children. That's why we spread our seed as men. That's why women, spread their, eggs and that and have kids and shit. It's meant for growing. Because we're not perfect. That's why we grow. And we die. We get judged. And then, it's like a big testing ground. That's why we have to do the things we have to do. These guidelines are set up for a reason. And not everyone's going to be the same. No, we all have different things to do. And that's why your goals matter a lot. What your personality, which is it's a personal access to your reality. We all look at things differently. I feel different than everybody else. You feel different than everybody else. Everyone feels different. You might have the same context. You might have the same emotions. You might have similar things you might like, but there's still something that's like that salt still tastes a little different. That meal still tastes a little different because it's your personal meal. It's your personal liking. Not everyone's gonna like the same porn. They might like similar porn, just to say. It's with anything. You know, some people like lemons, some people like limes, you know? That's just how it is. That's what the personal relationship with yourself is. And we might agree on things and that, and everyone should agree on specific values of life, of course. But if we run around with our, heads cut off and that, we believe that people that are, trying to control us and not believing the guidelines that were given to us by God and all that stuff. And basically people around you that actually know you, we lose out. That's why schools suck. School's so pointless in that. More and more of these kids are coming out of school. They're stupid. Especially the ones that don't try. They're stupid as they're so dumb. They're so fucking dumb that they only rely on like kid-like things. And when you try to tell them that, they get temper tantrum. They get upset. They follow a guideline that's fucking retarded. So we'll talk about this. One kid follows a guideline at my work. I'll talk about the kids at my work and that. All the kids, even my site manager now. I'll talk about all three of them and how they are. They can say what the fuck they want to say. They do what they want to do. From my perspective, that they are who they are. Their personalities, who they really, their reality actually is a lot different than what they're showing. They're acting. Because the true heart always shows truth about who they are. People are scared of it. So one of them likes cars out. Well, one of them likes being a gangster. Another one likes being, he's kind of he's selfish. That's like the main things that I know about these kids. And one of them, being an older semi-adult. He's just younger than me. But they want to establish these things in that. And it's like they want to get upset when I want to throw down actual facts, and they want to get upset about it. So one of the days, talk about gangsterism and that. So one of the kids that, he's like, we talk about toughness. We always talk about tough. He's one of those tough, acty boys and that. He's a Bosnian guy. He's a Bosnian young man. He thinks Bosnians are all tough and all shit and that. And I said, when's the last time Bosnia ever tried to protect their own country? To actually fight, and get their own country to be like America. We done a revolutionary war. And I try to, explain that to him and, in a softer sense. Stop pretending that you're tough because you come from a country that was war-torn to a certain extent. But you guys ran away from it. You came to America. And I said, you came to America. Why? Because we protect you. It's always about survival. Ain't no different than a broke man and a rich man. Well, they both have in common? Money, just one has less than another. United States, big rich man, big cock and balls. We fought a lot of our wars. We fought the Revolutionary War against the fucking English, and then fuck the English. Fuck England. Fuck the Royal Englands. Not England itself. Fuck the Royals. We done all that stuff. I mean, we can't say we produced a decent, country in that because of our freedoms in that. But the Bosnians always want to talk about, their country. Oh, the Bosnians, the Muslims are so good in that. You guys haven't done shit. Shut the fuck up. You guys haven't created anything that I know of. You create very little stuff in that. That's what it is. He took so much pride in that, and he's like trying to be all gangster and shit. I'm like, and so one of the things we talk about stealing. So he's like, oh yeah, you knew a couple of his friends that they got fucking killed because of stealing that. He's like, well, you don't know how bad their lives are and all that stuff like that. So you have to steal? Like, so you want to steal something, get your ass fucking killed, and you're going to say, well, end of life. And you say, well, it is what it is. He said it in that way because he's trying to act tough. What he really wanted to say is, yeah, it's sad that, that people at that age have to die. That's what I was reading. But he said it, but he wasn't speaking it from his heart. And he was just saying, like, oh, it is what it is, man. Shut the fuck up. You're 19 years old. You don't know anything, bro. You sit around smoking weed all day. Get prepped because your daddy evidently ain't doing a good job. That's how you know. Their kids tell how their parents are. Plain and simple. Besides me, because I'm older. I've been through the... It's the opposite, because I taught myself a lot of things in that. I know my morals. But that's what it is. We start looking at that. It's like, damn, that does seem right. Of course it seems right. If you don't have good parents, kids don't raise up good. Their morals are shot. So they find other things to raise them. That's why they go into cultural shit. That's why they go into, Hollywood shit. That's why these kids go into being gangsters and shit and walk around with those little faggot ass fanny packs and shit. Walk around their asses all hanging out and grab like, I'm gangster. They can't even fucking walk. They waddle like a fucking woman. They're like, I'm gangster. And they shuffle and shit. They're like shaking their fucking ass all over the place. They're a bunch of faggots. And I say that out of the contents of being gay, but they're not gay. So, fag boys, whatever the fuck we'll call. Doesn't matter. And you're a full girl, you're a man. Where's your manhood? You're following the culture. It's like the old westerns. You remember the old westerns, the old western boys and that? Those old southern boys? They call most of these guys a bunch of faggots. Why? It's not to be crucial towards them saying that they're gay. Is that you're being fematic as you're being feminine. Fematic. It's made up a new word. Fuck you, psychology dictionaries. I'm the new inventor of words. And that's why they do that. They don't know what it is. They want to hate on education. They want to hate on being intelligent. That's why intelligent people most likely have a lot more money. They have more things. They have more value. These kids are like that at a young age, but they're all like trying to get all this value up front, which is not anything. They're just trying to show up in front of their boys. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, so as we were talking about this stuff and that, and I bring it up a lot in that, So it's like, so it's okay for people to steal and that and then get killed over stupidity over fucking weed. Like, you're an idiot. And, you're trying so you don't know how their lives are. You don't know what it is to live in the city and all that stuff and that. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm 34 years old, bro. I know it is. I lived in this country a lot longer than you. I know what's going on. No, I lived in the 90s. I know what hipster and all these ghetto shits are. You're stupid. Like, you have no idea what's going on. It's a choice, and this is what always seems to hurt everybody. You're free to make any decision that you want. You choose to make those decisions because you're fucking stupid. That's exactly what it is. You could say whatever you want to say. I know people that got out of the fucking ghetto, became rich fucking millionaires, became massively fucking educated. They talk about all the time on many shows and that, and YouTube channels and shit, podcasts, is that ghetto people getting out of the city and that make a good life. You know why? Because they left the ghetto behind. And motherfucker ain't even black. He's fucking Bosnian. Was Bosnian do black now? I don't understand this shit. They're acting all like mafia ghetto shit. It's like, you're fucking retarded. You know why you act like that? Because you're fucking weak. You have to have a stereotype that died out fucking 100 years ago. You have to be that stereotype again. Because you're weak-minded. That's why you got that stereotype. You take the stupidest stereotype ever. And I noticed they all act like that. Welcome to America. You're 100 years behind. Just like your country is 500 years behind. You're always behind. Saying that you're better, you're not. You're all behind many, many decades. That's why you act like that. I gotta talk like this and have that man voice. This is what a man has to talk like. If you talk a lot like this, you're not a man. I'm Batman. Yeah. Look at me, I can talk like this all day long. Hey boy. You look a little big, But I'm a real man because I talk like this. I'm scared, but I'm not going to tell you I'm scared. I'm act tough all day. I'm Batman. Batman. And that's what they do. I'm not even joking. So on the days of that, sometimes I have to scream neutral, and I get a really kind of a high pitched voice. This kid always makes fun of me. He's like, "That's not how a man should sound." I'm like, my voice gets high when I yell. What the fuck? Are you serious? You sound like this. Put in neutral, bitch. Yeah, Batman. It's the stupidest thing ever. I'm just like, what the? I told him that you always mock me because of that, but you know I'm smarter, stronger, and more attractive than you, and you want to complain about my fucking voice. Listen here, youngin, you don't know nothing, okay? Because you're an idiot. You can tell that you're an idiot because you have no respect for anybody, literally, and like it becomes quite a nuisance. What's up, Red Ninja? And these young kids. Holy shit! Wow, shit's crazy. Oh, there's a new mash out. Fuck yeah, let's watch it. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be coming out today. No, I was just making fun of some of the kids that I work with. They're hilarious. They try so hard to be tough and act like they're the best thing ever. What happened to the younger generation giving older generation more respect? Not even joking you. It's always a fight against it. The younger generation always fights against the older generation. I'm working with kids who are like just out of high school and that, and they think they know everything that like about how to be. And it's like number one respect. I talked about that before. Like you don't respect me in that. Like I tell you to do something that you just sit there and like you get all pissed off at because you act like you know. Where's the respect? Like if you actually respect the person actually trying to help you get a better life, you would understand that they're trying to help you. I don't need help. It's like you're an idiot. Everyone needs help. You can't learn from nothing. You have to learn from something. I know different than eating. You have to eat to not die. Oh, it's what that. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. Fuck. Yeah, I think I'll make some food in that. I'll be right back. Oh man. No, you're all good, bro. Oh man.
Put yourself under me. Make me your new leader, and I'll show you exactly how to use the right tool.
Shower, bro. Whew. Damn. It's getting dry as fuck right now. It's annoying. Yeah, eat first, I'm gonna go.
We didn't band together to serve under somebody's boot. The other day, I met with an old friend. She's a gentle soul, but she supports me, even knowing about my past. You know what she said? Those who are bound by the chains of society laugh at those who aren't.
You're not bound by those chains. But I will have the courage to break away from them like you do.
I'm here because I don't want to be bound by anything. We're free to decide for ourselves exactly where we belong.
Just remember, you make the first move. I'm filthy now. That's why I hate the aftermath.
Empress, wait! No! I have to see this guy win! Why isn't my quirk working? Don't touch me!
Now I get it. You should have just started with this. Saved us all some time.
That was a close one, Overhaul.
You're late.
And I missed a shot. But at least we know they work.
Where'd they come from? We weren't followed, I swear.
One of them probably has a tracking quirk. Hard to be objective in this situation. Besides, killing each other isn't productive. The death on both sides. Let's take a breather. We'll cool our heads and try again later. I owe your side an arm.
Bastard, I'll eviscerate you!
Let me cut him real quick.
It's my responsibility!
No,
Smart decision, baseball guy.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner we talk, the better. Think things over carefully. Consider how your organization should be run. Then, when you've calmed down, call me.
They gotta pay for this! Why can't I go after them?
Think, Jimmy. We need to get Altair to the doctor.
Right, Tower. Work. Damn it.
Maybe we do have time to make them bleed.
No,
Come on, Tora.
another time.
You failed again, didn't you? But do not be discouraged. Simply begin again. Start over as many times as you need to. That's why I'm here. Everything is for you, Tomura.
You need direction to achieve your goals. And I have a plan. I didn't come here today because I wanted to join you.
Yes, Sakai. You'll pay for what you've done today.
The Hero Work Studies are a more serious version of your internships. They entail helping pro agencies on the streets and with investigations. Your teachers and the principal discussed them at the faculty meeting, and we all agree. It's too soon. They should really be canceled.
Oh, but we already met about them.
I guess when you think about why we had to move into the dorms, it does make sense.
Just because you would.
But some people think we won't be able to raise strong heroes with that sort of protective outlook. And with that in mind, the compromise is to be selective about participating agencies. So choose one with a proven track record. Otherwise, you won't be taking part. one that comes to mind is his former sidekick.
Hey, you want me to introduce you to Sir Night-Eye for the work-study program?
Yes! Since he's one of the few heroes that have worked directly under you, it's a perfect fit!
Someone's in it, Joe.
Oh, so, Sir Night-Eye, who could have put that idea into your head? No, of course. You wanted to be proactive, so you called Gran Torino, didn't you?
Yes, sir!
Well, I refuse. I'm not saying that to punish you, though. I have 3 reasons. First up, I opposed work studies in the faculty meeting yesterday. I think it's unnecessary for first years to start them so early.
I agree. I say we just support any hungry students who want to go the extra mile.
Reason 2, you need to work on your shoot style. Let's master that before you start doing extra hero work. He's pretty long training already, but there's still plenty of room for improvement before he can use it reliably. And third, Sir Night-Eye. I just don't want to have to talk to the guy.
Personal feelings getting in the way. Emo Mike! Emo
Give me a
Mike!
break.
Kachon told me I'm not allowed to lose, and someone like you laid the groundwork for me. And think about it. My quirk is so similar to yours. If I'm working for Night-Eye, he'll know exactly how to help me improve it. I need to get so much stronger than I am now. I've got more work to do than anyone.
Is he that impatient to succeed me? Probably not, but still. Look, I appreciate your passion, but I can't introduce you. Emphasis on I.
Crazy, he wants to talk to me? Wonder what it's about.
Hey, Togata, hey! Why did you chill? Are you in trouble or something? What is this?
Business could only have with you.
No clue. But I gotta go see. Get it? Man, that was supremely unfunny, wasn't it? Aw, yeah, you are here! Sorry, couldn't help myself. I just got super excited you wanted to talk to me. I don't really understand what's going on right now. Right? I'm completely clueless too.
You've met young Togata, right? He's currently doing his work study at Night-Eye's agency.
Oh, seriously? That's so cool! Yep, I've been working alongside him for a full year now. And you're like guaranteed to be his sidekick when you graduate! Well, as long as Sir doesn't change his mind, yeah. That's awesome!
All right, I'm gonna get straight to the point here. Tell me, young Togata, do you think that this first year has what it takes to work beside you at the agency?
Oh, now I hear ya. That's what you called me in here to talk about, huh? You want me to take Midoriya to him for an introduction.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, why do you need to go through me? I always see him watching old video clips of you in his spare time. I'm sure he'd be real happy if you called him up yourself.
I can't exactly face him right now, because he was dead right. I ended up precisely where he warned me I'd be. So, do you think young Midoriya has what it takes?
Oh man, that's a toughie. Why don't you tell me what kind of hero you want to be? What kind?
There's always a smile on his face, no matter how bad things get. Even when everything looks impossible. Do you think I can be a hero too?
I want to save people with a smile.
Yes, you will. I can't do this anymore.
I want to be strong so I won't worry people. I want to always win and save everybody. I want to become the greatest. Got it? Sometimes it's easier to organize your thoughts out loud. I've been through some intense times. The more I experience, the more I see how hard it is to be the kind of hero I want to be. That's why I have to become stronger. Wow, that was a lot. There's no reason for me to say no, though, so yeah. Even a world, thank you so much! Sure, I always figured Sir would take a liking to you anyway. I sure hope he does! Don't get too psyched. I don't know if Sir will agree to take you on. I have no doubt that someone worthy of your power walks the halls of our fine school.
Ilya Togeda, huh? And who is that?
Well, his grades aren't anything special, but he certainly has a lively presence. There's near constant laughter in the halls whenever he's around. And even if he fails a test, his smile never disappears. Doesn't it sound like he aligns with your philosophies?
This kid. If I hadn't met young Midoriya when I did.
Before long, it was the weekend.
All day.
Yeah, after all these daily special trainings, we can finally take it easy, boys. Okay, what's up with you?
Oh, hey, looky there. You've got provisional license training on weekends.
You should be thankful to the teachers. You got caught fighting with Midoriya, but they're still going to let you retake the exam. Will you shut it? We've got to catch up to our classmates soon.
I told you to shut your damn face! And walk behind me, idiot!
We're having a study session with Yaoyorozu later. You guys want to come along?
Sorry, man. We're busy today.
I'll be studying for website.
It's their own, I guess. Have fun.
Empowered by Train from UA. Well, this is it, Sir Night Eye's agency. Easy, man. Take a breath. Try to loosen up. But not too loose, you know? Because Sir's actually a pretty strict guy. I'm fully aware. He's a hero famous for being demanding on others as well as himself. His gaze is so harsh that it makes me shiver every time I see him on TV. He looks so severe. That's absolutely true. But there's a totally different side of him that the press never gets to see. If you want to be acknowledged by him, here's a tip. You need to do one important thing at this meeting. You gotta make him laugh. Then he'll totally approve of you. No, wait, hold on. What does that mean? Exactly what it sounds like. He seems stern, but he really values humor for some reason. It's like irony or something, I think. The most I can do is introduce you to him. Sir's the one who will decide if he can use it. I wish I could help more, but that's all I got. From here on, you'll have to figure out how to make Sir acknowledge you yourself. I've been meaning to ask, why doesn't he seem to know so much about me, even though we basically just met? What are you talking about? I don't know you at all. But I do know that you've got a crazy ambitious goal, and you're fighting to turn it into a reality. And wanting to help out someone who's in trouble is basically heroing 101, am I right? Here we are. He's just beyond this door. If you want to get stronger, then walk on through. Got it!
Let's see. The meeting site was already deserted by the time we got there, but we did find evidence that blood had been wiped off the floor. Due to the massive amount of damage to the building itself, it's safe to presume that some sort of fight went down there. It's most likely the League of Villains, but we're not
That's
positive.
enough. You know there's no future for a society without both humor and energy.
Sir, the report is really long, so I was just trying not to mess up. Wait! No! Oh, please don't!
Hey-o, I brought that first year dude I mentioned yesterday. Sir Night Eye's agency. Let's see what kind of place this is. See, this is how loud and energetic you can be. What's going on? That's his sidekick, Bubble Girl. Guess she didn't make him laugh. Oh, sucks. Sir Night Eye, All Might's former sidekick. Oh crap, he stares just as intense in person. Want to be acknowledged by him? Here's a tip. I have to become stronger. Others helped me to get where I am today. But from this moment on, I need to open the doors myself. He wants to laugh. I can do that. In order to become the #1 hero,
I'm Izuku Midoriya!
I admired All Might so much that I practiced my impression of him in the mirror for years. I'm not especially good at making people laugh, so if this doesn't work,
That's pretty good.
What is this, boy? Are you ridiculing All Might? No. He's not funny.
No, he's not funny. I'm here. I love this. Oh no, he's not
What are
funny.
you doing with your face? Is this a joke to you? No, I guess not. You attempted this blasphemous excuse of an impression on All Might's former sidekick? All Might's wrinkles aren't like this at all, you fool. In his early days, his crow's feet were 0.6 centimeters long. From the Silver Age on, they were 0.8. These days, even unlicensed merchandise manages to have the correct wrinkles in the correct era. But you don't even know that much?
Every corner of his office is filled with All Might gear. The 10th anniversary poster that was never on sale for the public. I want it! There's no other way to put it. This man is definitely a serious All Might fanboy.
I don't care for this one bit. You can see yourself out.
The Vinegar River incident. Are you not aware of it, sir? A middle schooler whose quirk allowed me to change the properties of water was drowning in a river. But All Might stepped in and saved him.
But I can't swim. It's fine now. Do you know why? Because I am here.
The drowning kid panicked and accidentally turned the river into vinegar, which obviously ended up getting in All Might's eyes. His face looked slightly different from normal after.
Dang the stings.
That smile, those narrowed eyes, that's the look I chose to impersonate earlier.
I know this rescue, although it took place before I teamed up with him. And I believe they mentioned it briefly on the widely run television special entitled A Look Back.
Yes, I love that show! I know there weren't any villains involved, so some people think it was a boring save. I'm sure that's why the fans don't talk about it much, but I really like it for some reason. Honestly, I think the best part of the whole thing is the witty response he gave after being thanked by the kid he rescued. I can't thank you enough.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
My skin feels 10 years younger.
That's it! It was the perfect one-liner!
Now I see. You were just testing me.
What? Oh no, it's just that since All Might is a teacher at my school, I never really get a chance to geek out about him. I maybe got a little excited.
As I recall, it turned out the child's volatile home life was to blame.
That's right, and that made All Might's actions and words carry even more weight, I bet.
Muriel? Who's that? He's loud.
An underclassman at my school. He totally failed to make Sir laugh, like massively. But I gotta say, I think he's still making a good first impression. Interesting. You want to do a work study here because you think that doing so will make you stronger.
Yes, sir. Please let me.
We'd need to draw up a
Of
contract.
course, yes, I brought one.
You will not interrupt me while I'm speaking to you.
Sir.
Once I stamp this document, you'll officially be contracted with my agency for a work study.
Yes, sir.
You have to understand that this will be nothing like the week-long internships that you students take on so casually. You must work here for a minimum of 4 months and will be paid wages. However, your academic responsibilities will likely suffer due to absences or wrap-up, which means your classmates will pull ahead of you.
I understand that. But if I worry about what everyone else is doing, I'll never be number one. I think you missed.
Because I am not approving this.
What?
I understand how working here would be beneficial to you, but what benefit would you bring to my agency? This office currently runs smoothly with 2 sidekicks and 1 work-study student already under my employ. So why would I add you on? How can you contribute to society? How can you be useful to others? In order to be acknowledged, you must be able to answer those questions unequivocally. All Might showed his worth using power and humor. He gave hope to those who lived in fear of criminals. That's why the people were happy to acknowledge him.
You're right. I need to find out how I can help the world.
It's time to show me what you would bring to the table. Using actions, not words. 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to try and take this seal from me. If you want to work as a hero under my guidance,
then stamp that contract yourself. Wait, what? I'm saying that even though you don't appear Papa.
Okay. Ugh.
There are no deaths permitted in the marked area, not even my clothes.
Damn, that was hard as fuck. Oh man.
That's better. Look out, chainsaw! Area is breached. This is where the fun begins. Interesting. The data on that Flashpound kill is being integrated into my cloning program. That will not happen again.
I found ammo.
Do not damage the pod. It is worth more than you. Wave 20.
I'm back, and I've got some new tricks. Group together in a single target, or split up so I can kill you one by one. Fools, hiding only prolongs your agony.
We can still see it. Just keep it going.
Our torn bear
Not some
warriors
bloody
will let
tank.
anyone. No more of that. I will not have it.
Just a couple more hits.
Over the boardroom too. The messenger is about to die.
I can't see.
Think running away will save you.
Smack the bugger down. Oh! He's got away.
Together in a single target.
Just picking him up.
Or split up so I can kill you one by one. Suddenly you have
Still
better
see it.
things to
Just
do. Cowards, did I make
tear
you
'em apart.
bleed?
Bollocks. Reload. Shit.
You might want to stop that.
Stay down, you. Oh. Oh.
Didn't see that coming, did you? What do you...
Your time. how you like my next.
Oh, that's better. Ammo drop over here.
Oh man. Oh. Oh. I'm getting sleepy. I haven't had any caffeine yet. Oh. Damn.
You realize you have no armor?
Actually, you should think about getting off of that and probably go take a nap. It's a little early still. I tried. Anyway, I get some more sleep. See you later.